Dude, Kate showed me the soda clip where he's trying to figure out what games to play, and he goes like, "Oh, lots of people are playing Blueprints." And then he clicks on my stream, and in like 40 seconds, he gets the complete northernlion experience. It's so good. Early shovel, early sledge. Down in the mine, all of the time, crafting, having some fun, laughing about laughing. I saw a post on Reddit the other day about the early images from the Fantastic Four. The top comment was like, I can't wait to be covered in popcorn, shit, and cum when the Thing says his iconic line, it's clobbering time. It was a beautiful vertical slice, man. It's a great clip. I also need to, Librarian, I need to watch your video about the ant again so I can VIP the first person who typed bug on shoulder. That person is a hero, man. Let me find them. Can you VIP and suspicious user? Because I want a suspicious user just so when they type, it highlights it and goes, typed bug on shoulder. Dude, while we're waiting, I was on Metacritic yesterday because I don't really use that much social media anymore. And one of the user reviews for Blueprints made me laugh so hard I had to screenshot it and send it to the content creator only Discord. Basically, RNG the game. The Blueprints is all about finding rooms and exploration. However, it is 100% luck based. I got close to the end room a few times and the game just would not give me a room that actually connected to it. This was not a fun challenge. It was incredibly discouraging and tedious. There aren't many mechanics to keep things interesting. Puzzles are simple. Bitch. Everything you just said is wrong. Puzzles are simple once you understand them. The wrongest sentence ever written online, and that's some heady competition. There aren't many mechanics to keep things interesting. Puzzles are simple once you understand them. Items are boring because there aren't enough of them for me to care. There's a story, but it seems to be completely separate from the rest of the experience, and the mystery is not relevant to the puzzles. The mystery is insanely relevant to the puzzles, buddy. What are you talking? This dude has done the dartboard 4 times, and he's like, the puzzles are too easy. What the fuck are you talking about? Just a lot of window dressing. I don't know why critics are raving about this. The game feels paper thin. Here's what I said. Game is all about finding rooms. X. It's 100% luck based. X. Almost beat it, but the game wouldn't let me. X. Because they wouldn't have even known how to open the fucking antechamber. They would get there, the door would be locked. They would give it a 3 out of 10. I got to the door and the door was locked. What the fuck? There's not many mechanics. X. Puzzles are simple. X. There's a story, but it's separate from the puzzles. X. The mystery is not relevant to the puzzles. X. That's like 7 X's, man. See me after fucking class. Ridiculous. Ridiculous the children left behind these days. You don't even understand. It's a mercy, bro. It's a mercy when they give you a dead end. Because that means you can go into the fucking garden and try to solve 700 escape room type puzzles. You finally got an excuse to leave the house and go actually play the game. Also, you should have been farming reroll dice, you fucking idiot. You're bronze. You're literally bronze. Bug on shoulder was sly. Okay. Do I trust that? Do I trust that? Why not? I've added Sly as a VIP of this channel. Okay. They're going to be surprised when and if they come back. Also, my heart rate spiked crazy this morning. I got a text from my mom that sent a chill down my spine. You know what the text said? Are you with Kate right now? Try getting that text 8:15 in the morning on a weekday. Because the text that comes after that is not good. It's like getting a text that says, are you sitting down? And I said, yeah? Why? And then she said, oh, good. I thought you'd be with her. And I sent her a text that was like, are you all right? Because these are like strangely cryptic texts. Anyway, long story short, my mom knew that my wife had a doctor's appointment, but she didn't know what time it was because the time changed. So she texted me when she thought the appointment was, which was like borderline the crack of dawn Pacific time, and really got my heart rate spiked. I was 100% ready for like, everyone you know and love has died. Text me at 8:15 in the morning. Are you with your wife right now? like if I read the next text and I'm by myself, there's no telling what I might do to myself. It's a threatening text, man. Anyway, everything's fine. I should reply to her. Chicken jockey. My mom doesn't text me like that all the time, but it is kind of because I had like an intervention after a while. Not an intervention, but in conversation I brought up like it would be good if you put yourself in the shoes of me receiving the text from my mom when you wrote the text. Because getting a text at like, midway through a stream on a weekday that's like, hey, can we call you? Is really anxiety inducing. And then you take the call and it's just like, we just wanted to see how things were going. See, that's wholesome. But like suggesting we need to call, or like, are you home right now? That's scary, man. I'm sure other millennials and Gen Z can also relate, but the older generation's aversion to putting news in text form and instead forcing you to wait until you can actually have a phone call can be a little anxiety inducing as well. Like my mom will be like, we have some news. Can I call you? And I'm like, oh, I can't make time for a call for a few hours. Can you just tell me over text? And she's like, no, we can wait. And I'm like, fuck. Too real? I know, man. Trying to turn them into texters or something. It's usually not bad news either. The bad news always comes out during like a routine phone call. She'll be like, oh yeah, we had lunch on the patio last Saturday. By the way, that person you went to high school with died. I saw it in the newspaper. I'm like, damn. You just kind of shoved that shit in like halfway into the conversation. Like they'll be dropping stuff like that, just very casual. Blueprints. Game with the unconnected story and the juvenile puzzles. A mere 9x5 grid, no fog of war. Polytopia clears. Can I play Blueprints in my car? I don't think so. I guess if you had a Steam Deck, you could. Doesn't it basically have fog of war? Listen, buddy. Let me ask Grok. Two things. First off, let's start with this one because it allows us to start from the outermost layer of context and then work our way in. Maybe it's because I'm not on Twitter anymore. You feel like we've run out of guys who don't type company names. They type the stock ticker symbol. So I feel like mid-2010s through to like 2021, 2022, there were a lot of guys who they wouldn't type like Tesla. They would type like $TSLA. Or they would type like $NVDA instead of NVIDIA or stuff like that. What happened to those guys? Are those guys still kicking around? Or did they pay for the extra letter? Probably exists on Reddit. On Reddit, it annoys me when people use stock ticker symbols. Because they're like, I bought 50 shares of F this morning. And I'm like, buddy, you know how many companies start with the letter F? You're lucky I know it's Ford because the stock sucks ass. And everybody goes, why does this? Well, this stock is like so, its PE ratio is so low, it's got to be a good buy. And then like a year and a half later, they're like, why do I own this bullshit? And they said, listen, this is not financial advice. I'm in ETFs. I'm just saying. Also, I will never call it Meta. I'm sorry. It's Facebook forever. You don't get to change your name like Robert Pattinson in the Lighthouse, okay? And just absolve yourself of your previous Cambridge Analytica type crimes. You're always going to be Facebook to me, buddy. Secondly, Blueprints is giving me mental illness, okay? Because I was watching my wife play a little bit of Blueprints while I was doing tax stuff yesterday. And she went to the foyer, okay? I've been to the foyer, and she was reading the names. She was like, Duke Isaac Gates or whatever. It's Count Isaac Gates. Duke whatever. And then she went over to one of the guys, and the guy was called Major Key. And I went, wait a second. Major, like I became season 1 Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock. Like I was moving shit around in my head. First off, I was like another one, DJ Khaled. But then also, I was like, wait a second. There's a guy called Major Key. And then there's an item called Major Key. And there's rooms that say, like, the music room gives you one major key. But a major key is also like a key signature in music. It's major keys all the way down, man. It's major. I don't know what to do with this information, but it's major key, major key, major key, major key. There's Major Key who might use a major key to get into a room where you get a major key and look at sheet music that's in a major key. I don't know. This goes all the way to the top, man. Write that down. Write that down. Closing address. Rearrange the letters. The closing dress? Lady Epson, 38 years. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair. It's pissing me off knowing that I have to actually read all of these. Because they're actually relevant for the puzzles. The more I see other people play these games, the more I realize like every single note is critical. But I'm picking my battles for the time being, okay? No shit. Flash user, that which lurks. I'm in your mind now. I'm Wanda Maximoff. Sorry, I'm downloading your personality. It's not going to take long. Most active during the fallacy quiz. Yeah, things that don't surprise me for 100, Alex. You picked the wrong guy. You picked the wrong guy. Of course we'll take classroom. In the den, it doesn't even matter, man. That'd be great, like, if you had, like, a new metal-themed man cave. You could also call it the cornhole. Can I say something as someone who's been to hotels in my life? In terms of things that they put on the grass to have like a shared sort of toy that people can play with in the hotel, cornhole, I give a thumbs up to. If I'm there with my kid, I'll always throw a couple of beanbags and aim for the hole. Big Connect 4, I could take it or leave it, man. At this, like, even a small Connect 4 is, like, not that exciting. A big one is, like, fun to do once, but then after you've done it once, you're like, I don't really need to do it again. Big chess set. I always pretend that I'm, like, a spy when I see a big chess set. I'll, like, move one piece and see if somebody comes back and, like, moves another piece and maybe, like, play... In my head, I'm like, we can play a game via correspondence. But instead, I like consider it, and then I'm like, knight to f3. I always wonder if like somebody's watching it, and they're like, I bet he's signaling like the location of the dead drop or something. Every box is black. That's false. Every box contains gems. That's false. What? The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Okay, well, this necessarily must be true. It's in the white box. It's in the white box. Because the white box is the only one that gives a location of the gems. And it would switch from false to true. Three-piece me. We out here in this bitch of a map. It's true, man. I mean, this shit would have me getting a studio apartment in the downtown city center for sure. After like a few days of dealing with this fuckery. Gotta figure out where I left my shovel. Oh, fuck. It's in the fucking tomb. I put it in the coat check next to the fucking tomb. Jesus Christ. Imagine Kevin McCallister here. He'd be a menace. They would never find the bodies. Do you see the damage that he did with the brownstone? A walk-up brownstone in Home Alone 2? If you gave him this kind of machinery... Not to mention, there's like a boiler in here, a furnace, a room that's just full of birds, a cistern. You know what's funny about watching The Lighthouse? And I got literally like 7 minutes left in it before real life hit me this morning. In the trailer, when Willem Dafoe was saying, "You're fond of me lobster, aren't you? Say you're fond of me lobster." I thought he was talking about his penis. And there's some stuff in the movie that's related to the phallus. But he was actually just talking about his lobster. I also fully believe that there's two kinds of people when they get drunk. You either become Robert Pattinson or you become Willem Dafoe. I 100% become Willem Dafoe. The more I drink, temporarily become like disturbingly articulate and dramatic. Like the soliloquies hit a lot harder after a few James Ready 5.5s. I'm definitely a Willem Dafoe. There's no question about it. I think everybody, well, not everybody, many people have had a summer with a roommate similar to the season that Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe spent in the Lighthouse and the shack. It's a roommate that you don't really get along with that well, but you kind of bond over a shared love of like mind-altering substances. Can I also tell you something else? This one I stole straight from my wife's stream, but never would have noticed it otherwise. You know about this shit right here? You know about that shit right there? I don't know what to put in here, but I didn't know Lumiere was invited to the fucking party, dude. That's what happens when you go in and click on stuff, I guess. Didn't know they had arrows of differing lengths. I guess the length is their stride. Interesting. All right, let me see. Detective Bon Margle. Bon Margle. History of Orindia. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters blank is no longer known to the average citizen. The elder generation, we must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era as Ajera by the ascension of the king blank, whose name Oris would grace the burgeoning township. This is Anor Londo, man. Oris had but one aim, expansion. Ajera Oris, Ajera Oris, Ajera Oris. A new kingdom was born. Second era, it was the fourth king blank. To the eldest he granted the fields. To the youngest he bestowed the realm of Arch Ares, a land of the northern storms. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja. So, okay, this is important, man. 1 second. So we got on the map, north is mountain. Central, I have to imagine, is that doesn't look like a V. We don't know, man. We don't know. And south is hourglass. That might be relevant for us at some point. So I'm taking a look. I'm taking a look. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our investigation. We were returning with this letter, the book you lent us. It wasn't as much help. Well, maybe that's a problem. That's a PEBCAC issue. If a reliable first edition that was uncensored could be found, it might help us. Still, part of me thinks you may have given me the censored copy as a jest. Perhaps we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. He doesn't have a sense of humor. King Desolets III. Desolets III, the king of blank, move overjoyed, the grand city of Fen. The era of ruin, Prince Learson of Fen. Okay, this is honestly kind of boring. Gotta be honest. Whoa. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. The War of the Fifth Era, 22 years. War of Fifth Era equals 22 years. That might be relevant. And saw buried 1 in every 3 men. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were foisted. The current era. The realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraja, once again stand united as allies. Well, at least it has a happy ending. Maybe we just go mailroom just to get a package delivered tomorrow. Following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that is currently only utilized outside. Oh, dude! The lamps! I'm making another footnote here. Lamps. Cavern, schoolhouse, which I know we got. Hovel, which maybe we got. We've been to it a couple times. And Gemstone Cavern. Okay, man. Okay. Is today the day we solve the grotto? Yeah. I mean, it's either solve... Well, you go straight back to the fountain. Yeah, it should be. Not without a pump room. You're working on antiquated information there, boss. Fair? You folded. I'm not used to them folding so easily, man. I'm not used to that. It kind of takes the fun out of a game of poker. I fold every time so I never lose. No joke, that was me. I need to take the boat first. That was me when I used to play poker. I would fold like at least 80% of the hands I was dealt. pre-flop. And then I would always, like, wonder why I was getting blown out whenever I would go in. Isn't that how you're supposed to play? No. Because then everybody knows that when you actually bet, you have good cards. So they either, like, slow play and sucker you in, or they, okay, well, maybe not 20%. It might have been 90%. This was like 2006. This was in the Chris Moneymaker, Greg Raymer era. Long story short, I got my ass beat at the poker tournament. Why would you bet when your cards are bad? So that your opponent doesn't know that you only bet when your cards are good, man. You gotta have some, like, uncertainty in your play. I was joking? You fucker. Jokes are supposed to be funny. I feel like the era of, like, smoking a cigar at your friend's house for poker night is, like, over, man. The last time I played a cash game of poker, like a casual, like, $20 buy-in for a game of poker, was like 2011 in South Korea. And two of the dudes at the table, like, fucking three-tabled online poker for a decade prior to that. And I was like, this shit's not fun at all, man. It'll just be a nice casual game of poker. Meanwhile, every time anyone takes any action, all the dudes' eyes go up in their head like the motherfucker from Dune, calculating the 32% chance of getting positive EV if I make it to the flop. Real fucking fun. Plus, I lost my 20 bucks. Stephen McKinley Henderson mentioned, my GOAT, except for Civil War, but that wasn't his fault. I used this stream to help me figure out me playing this game. It's the human centipede, man. I watch my wife play the game, take some tips from her, bring it into my own stream, stream it, people watching me go, hey, I never thought about that, I'm gonna put it in my own game. And then there's probably somebody watching you, man, that's doing the same thing. Is this right? I don't know, just keep spinning, man. How can this be right? Because I can't get, oh, I can get to a spinner, that's right, I can get to a spinner. You're unsolving the puzzle? No, I don't believe I am. For a guy with a good memory, you kind of got a bad memory. For a guy whose Reddit profile says good vibes only, you're kind of an asshole. What do you want me to say to that? How am I supposed to respond to that shit? You're banished to shitter chat. Exactly, man. When you talk to your wife, is it nothing but bits? No, you got me confused with your replica girlfriend. Listen, you don't want to be fucking with me today. I'm trying to solve a gear puzzle. You were right, I did unsolve the puzzle. Did you get the bits joke, by the way? Like ones and zeros? Fuck it, bro. Let's start here. Permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Yeah, I'll start from the far left. Let's see what we got. Oh no. Oh no, man. More gears? Wait, he's a legend? No, man, that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. It's got to be all mountains as far as the eyes can see. There are no mountains, bro. There are no mountains. What have I done? What have I done? Those are all... I've seen this before. I've seen this on the table, man. I don't think I'm the type of fella to solve this right away. Not on purpose, anyway. Imagine, though. What the hell is this? It's looking fucking cool. I don't think anyone would deny that shit. Damn, dude. It does look like a spirograph. See, that shit looks fucking sick. That's gotta be right, man. It looks too cool to be wrong. That's my Call of Duty emblem right there. No, look at the shape. It's all shapes, brother. It's all shapes. 1 second. What do you mean, look at the shape? Shit, is this the whole thing is just an ad for the Rotary Club? Like, what is... Ah, what have I done? I clicked on some shit and scrambled it up, but now, wait, it looks so much better. It looks like I'm 1 step away. It looks like I just need the border now. All right, I think we've done all those. What have I done, man? What the hell did I do? It was better before. See, that shit looks awesome. And you're gonna tell me that that's not the right answer, man? But it looks so fucking cool. There's no way we have the... Oh, what have I done? There's no way we got the solution to this, man. There's no way. Alright, well... Dude, I'm living for the chatter versus chatter violence. Why not read all the letters that you have in the mailroom? Why not stop rapping your advice to streamers and why not questions, please? Is the bane of my sanity. Hang on. Honda Spaceship, I'm sorry, you got blown out. Direct Relief Charity 2018 badge, Hell Whiskers. I want to give you like, /user Hell Whiskers. I want to make you a suspicious user just to put a note on them that says, okay, monitor Hell Whiskers. And the moderator note is going to say, this person is goated. There you go. You're good to go. Now all of your messages are, your privilege for being based, all of your messages are highlighted for mods. Is Luna fucking with blood on the tracks yet? No, but I swear I'm not making this up. She likes literally one song that I play, and it's California Uber Alles by the Dead Kennedys. But she's not fucking with Holiday in Cambodia yet. But imagine my surprise when she was like, Daddy, you can listen to your music. Play the song I like. Yeah, she's kind of based sometimes. Sounds like that JoJo song. I really wish you would... It's not your fault. It's not, I'm going to stop talking. Of course it sounds like that JoJo song, man. It's like borderline classic rock at this point. I'm going to go classroom on this one. Let's learn something about grade 3, okay? It's a science worksheet. H2O in a liquid state is called water. I got to be honest with you. You might not be very smart, Jacob. H2O in a solid state is called ice. H2O in a gaseous state is called steam. Okay. Fun. Science is fun. Okay, I don't know if I need to learn anything on this grade specifically, because I feel like I can solve that one at runtime very easily. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a problem for me, to be honest. But is there anything else? Is there anything else? I am steam. Here we go. Okay, these logic puzzles, I was talking a big game. They're getting really hard now. Like, really hard. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Motherfucker. If this was true, then this would be true, necessarily. Which means that this would be true, which means they're all true. Which means that can't be the case. Which means you must be false. Which means that you must be false. Which means that you must be true. Which means that the gems are in the white box. I think we got that this time. This time it feels like it's locked in. Topaz, please. Oh, there was like, it opened a third of the way, and then there was like no gems, and I was like, not like this, man. I think we got those steps, yeah. Didn't think I'd be such an active guy. These classrooms are kind of pissing me off, though. The classroom RNG kind of pissing me off, to be honest. Like, you tell me I only got to grade 3 off of this shit? Maybe the Steam reviewers are right. My thing is that, like, I think you have to grow up a little bit to play Blueprints. You can't lose Blueprints. So the number of people who are saying shit like, I lost my run because I didn't get what I needed, That shit is what pisses me off. What do you mean you lost? You're still alive. End your day, go again tomorrow. Like even if you can't solve the one puzzle you were trying to solve, there's 1,000 puzzles that are resting unsolved that you could walk around and like try to solve. Spoken as someone who hasn't already solved all the basic puzzles. LOL. / user. Obo Tolkien. 909 messages, 3 timeouts in history. Account created August 17th, 2013, so you're my age or older. Oh God. Mentally ill man screams, I'm right, into the void for 15 plus hours. Wait, I'm learning a lot about you. Back in middle school, our vice principal, spelled wrong, but I know, you're just, the only reason I bring it up is because you're a stickler for specificity. Principal as a person is P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L. Principal, the way that you spelled it, is a set of rules to live your life by. Not that you would know anything about that. Our vice principal bullied all the teachers into giving us 3 hours a week to watch movies in the auditorium. One time it was Apocalypto. Apocalypto came out 2006. You were in middle school in 2006. Hang on. This might be the end of your days on this website. You were in middle school in 2006. Actually, that's when it came out in theaters, buddy. So when that shit came out on DVD, it was probably 07, but it could have been 08, 09 by the time you were watching it. And you made your Twitch account in 2013, which is 12 years ago. Oh shit. Anybody here good with the dartboard puzzle? Take your pick. You're either old or you made your account when you were too young. You're scary? They're the ones typing the messages, man. I'm just reading. Hunting down a chatter's history is a little unhinged. I always laugh. You know who does that is Slime. Slime will like go into someone's Reddit history and find something embarrassing and pull it up. And then they're always like, well, you got me, but it's a little crazy to look at the shit that I've written and use that as a judge of my character. No, the fuck it isn't, man. You posted it. You posted it. It's kind of crazy to like judge me by the shit that I've willingly typed into the chat. What are you saying? If you don't want to be perceived, don't be the tall nail, man. It's a little unhinged. Stop typing. You're typing shit like Toxic Yaoi and saying what I'm typing is unhinged? What are you talking about? You've lost your damn mind. It's not a license to audit their life history. I'm not auditing their life history. I'm bringing up the messages that they typed in chat to be read. What are you talking about? Your parents elected the Congress that passed the Patriot Act, and you're out here telling me that I'm not allowed to read the shit that you wrote? Make it make sense, dude. Oh, fuck. Wait, okay, I know this. Yeah, well, already did. So, dude, we busted this shit wide open, man. Iraja is hourglass. And then Orinda Aries is unknown. Unknown symbol. And then Arch Aries is mountain. Oh, fuck. I see the problem now. Wait, we can do this, man. We can do this. So I'll type mountain is north. Yeah, that's right. That's wrong. That's wrong. This shit's gonna piss me off. You're right. Eat the apple. I hope this isn't a political statement. I think this is right, to be honest with you. Gotta do some matrix multiplication. 5 of 7. Right? Right. But how could we know the others, man? Are we possibly, like, did everybody get this right? If everybody put diamond there, I'm willing to say that this is diamond. You didn't put diamond there, but you don't know shit about anything. We know these two are right. I'm also, so let's assume, how you do, you got 4 out of 7. That's pretty ass. You got 5 out of 7. So it'd be this and this and this. You got a rainbow there, a diamond there, and a puzzle piece there. Puzzle piece, rainbow. We know this is, okay, so we know this is right, and we're assuming this is right. Rainbow puzzle piece, rainbow puzzle piece, puzzle piece. I'm pretty sure Madagascar has to be a puzzle piece, man. Just based on based on science. And then, okay, you know, Madagascar? Puzzle piece. Which is Bera. Scientific Andes when a intuitive-based baddie wearing Cookie Monster pants walks in. What the fuck were these kids learning? I know, man. It's too much, man. I think the rest is like matrix multiplication, man. So we know this is right. This is right. We're assuming this is right. And then for me, it's all about rainbows and diamonds, man. The puzzle piece we got in the other spot. We got the puzzle piece here. So let's assume that this is wrong. I can't keep it straight. It's just hard to, it's hard to keep it together. Patricia, what do you got going on? You got two wrong. We know that this one is wrong. You could be a diamond. Did other people put diamond there? You put diamond there. You put diamond here, but you don't know shit about anything. Fuck you, man. Because getting two wrong on a test like this is really just getting one wrong. So I think this is right. Diamond is nuance. We don't know rainbow, and we don't know, but we would assume that this shit, okay. So I'm thinking Orida Aries is a pentagon. And I'm thinking that you're a rainbow. Whatever you are, you're a rainbow. I think I got it. 4th grade conquered. In my opinion, 4th grade conquered. More classrooms, please. More mouse bites. It's true, it's true. Kate's using the Peloton. Not like right now, but she's used. It's a habit now. We even got her cool shoes and everything. She's locking in. It is habit forming. You can sneak behind the railing on the left side. Whoa, you genius! So we know this is A, right? Or maybe this is A and this is O. I had to draw I got to draw 11 boxes real quick. Ketchup puzzle. God, give me the strength to not read everything in the chicken jockey voice. Ketchup puzzle. Art prompt. Draw 2 things that share all but one letter of their name. What do you mean B? That's a A+, man. That's a robot. Oh, maybe because it's missing a B between root and robot? Tooth and two. Plane and pain. Lock and clock. Hose and house. Stage and stag. Chicken and jockey. Listen, buddy. You gotta try. You gotta try. What is that? What is that, dude? A Sanctum key! Holy shit. Obviously, I gotta run that down. If a chicken jockey, stop. I can't stop, so you need to stop for me. Kitchen jockey? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's smart. Buy some food in the kitchen. Very sensible. I forgot what I'm doing down here. I'm going to the Hyperloop. That's right. To the Hyperloop. The Hyperloop is like already solved, right? So we should just have to walk up to it. And opening a Sanctum door. That's true. Unless you unsolve it. Can't really be mad at that one. It would be sick if they got some Model 3s whirring around down here. Always. Of all, there's a lot of bad Elon stuff. I will never not laugh at the Hyperloop, man. Whenever I see a video of like, CES is this weekend and we've landed in Las Vegas to test out the much vaunted Hyperloop feature. And it's like a car pulls up and you get in and then the car drives underground for like 2 miles and then it pulls up and you get out of the car. You're like, what the hell are we doing here, guys? Oh, shit. Not this fucker again. I know, hey, man. Oh, but this, wait. This one has, I'll spend the step. That one has a fucking, It has a fucking pentagon, man. And this one has a fucking mirror. Oh, shit. So these are associated with the countries, dude. It's the moon, bro. It's the moon. It's the moon. It's the ceiling. It's Mount Holly. It's Mount Holly. The symbols point to the realms, bro. It points to the realms. Oh, and it says Ovin Navare. And if you rearrange the words, Darth Revan? Darth Revan? No shot. Dave Navarro. Oh, that makes me feel better. Sanctum key! Oh, shit. The first key here on the furthest rank. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, here's the location of the Sanctum keys, bro. Sanctum keys. First key is in the antechamber. I'm gonna say found. Second key is in the vault. Not found, I think. Third key seems like it'll be in a room called the clock tower. Fourth key must be, I'm gonna put reservoir fully drained with 3 question marks. Fifth key, held by a king upon his throne. Sixth, in a station left by one of your own. I think we might have found that one. Seventh, music room. Major key. I knew that was that was the twine that binds the treasure map, man. It's count, gates, and major key. That's all you need. And then queen something. Next time I'm in the attic with the chessboard or whatever room has the chessboard, I gotta get the foyer. I gotta figure out it's queen something. It's gotta be a pun, man. Gates! A gate can be something that is in your garden. It could be a person's name. It could be an element of electrical engineering. Or it can be your fucking footsteps. AKA the way that you walk, AKA the drawing room puzzle. Gates, 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 major key, major key, major key, gates, 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 gates. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments of 100 gold, instructions to follow. This is when our fella got blackmailed. Marigold. Oh, shit. 8 realms in 8 months. I don't know. I know a little bit about the map, but I don't know everything there is to know about the map. That's me! Isn't it Mr. Jones and me? I learned all about the phases of the moon yesterday, thanks to my daughter. It's pretty simple, you know. The crescent is when it looks like a crescent. And then the gibbous is the other way, 3/4 full. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? The hourglass is 3rd, which is the south continent. I don't have you. You're the one that I don't have. I only have 7. And then the last one we're missing is Vera, which was 6th, which must have been you. And then it means we start. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe you start it back at 1. You're like a dream come true. I think we're gonna have to wait on this one. Oh, you think two go in the same political statement-wise? Problem solved, buddy. Yeah, okay, it's brute force time. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm most confident in. I believe that these are correct. For better or for worse. We need to figure out which two are in the disputed one. Because I remember this was the one where they were like, is this a... Or maybe this was the one where they were like, is it a political statement? Well, actually, it's a problem. Because if all of these are correct, then some permutation of that probably would have made it work. So now I'm like, ah, oh, fuck. Well, I think we wait on this one. We wait. Hey, now, watching a clip where you had an ant on your shirt, just want to know what the shirt is. It's like a short sleeve cream-colored button-up. I needed to complete my wardrobe. I am a lesbian, by the way. Thank you for adding the last part. Otherwise, I wouldn't have answered. I don't know how to describe what it is. Now, this is, you have to remember, I'm a straight guy who doesn't know fashion. So it's like a shirt I've never seen before. So I don't know what word to use for it. It's like a short sleeve, thick baseball jersey that's cream colored. The brand, I believe, is, and I'm not making fun or taking the piss with this. I believe the brand is Ledoux, L-E-S space D-E-U-X. Thank you for that. Thank you. I found it. I found it. I don't know why I made that noise. It's not Comme des Garçons. No. Like I said, Comme des Garçons, the only Comme des Garçons I know about is in my balls. I mean, I should have, because I've been thinking about bringing the joke back for like days. And what I should have said is, the only Comme des Garçons that I have is on my face. I mean, in my balls. I was so ready for the purposeful accidental misspeak. I blew it, man. I fumbled the fumble. Stupid. What a game, man. Blueprints. What a game. It reminds me, you ever see that clip from the stand-up? And it's intentional, but that doesn't take away from the humor.
I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
Where the guy's on stage and he said, well, I don't really see what the big deal is. I don't think pegging is gay. But like as he says gay, he takes one too many steps and falls off the stage. And you hear him go like, boom, 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 like then land on the floor. And how's Librarian so quick with it? Because I fucking gave him great terms to search for, man. That's why we're drift compatible. I try to give as many keywords that if you just stuffed the Google search box with them, that's the first thing that'll pop up. We're millennial posting in here. Not answering that question. Oh, man. Your take about the horniest posters not being real fuckers resonated with me yesterday. That's why it bothers me. Because I feel like there's like a pseudo machismo that's like whenever there's like an attractive female on the screen, they're like, wow, she's so hot. Even if she's a cartoon, you know what I would like to do to her? And I'm like, yeah, I know what you'd like to do. You'd like to sit in your fucking basement and jerk off to it. You're not, it's not happening, bro. You're not a real fucker. Real fuckers don't post like that. Jerkers post like that, which is fine, but why are you pretending to be a fucker when you're a jerker? Why are you denying the honesty of your nature? That's why it's irritating to me, is all these jerkers who are pretending to be fuckers. Can I be both? You can be both, but you're not a real fucker if you're posting jerker shit in the chat. Jerkers who fuck are just normal people. We need to find like some shit about the orchard, man. I'll tell you. Ooh, brother. This is part of the fucking puzzle, dude. Or am I suffering acute mental illness? This is the wheel from the fucking puzzle, man. I don't think I am cooked. You were saying I'm cooked for the major key stuff, and then the major key stuff ended up being everything. It ended up being all that there was, all that there could ever be. You've gone through the room with the solution to the orchard puzzle like 20 times. Well, when you don't know that there's a nail, man, you're not sure what to do with your fucking hammer, you know? It's like you probably passed your soulmate in public like 20 times when you were both looking at your phones. You didn't know what you were looking for. I mean, that's what I'm saying is I need some help. I just, honestly, I think I redraw just because it'll be fucked for backtracking. Drawing room is way back. Oh, shit! Shit, we can solve some puzzles now. Okay, count the small fucking gates, bro. I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. This wall has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small gates. This wall has 0, dude. Is there a 0 on this thing? Yes, there fucking is. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 small gates. 7 small gates. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4 small gates. Some combination of 8, 0, 7, 4. Imagine. How about 0748? I'm losing hope, guys. How about 7480? How about 4807? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Count small gates, which we have. The small gates sum to 19. 8 dates. Are you the date, man? Are you the date? You know what? I thought this was an optical illusion. I think I miscounted, dude. I don't think the woman's a small stepper. I think I need to subtract 1 from this, which would make this a 3. I thought she was a small stepper. She's a small stepper? Her steps are bigger than this guy's. 7, 0, 5, 3. 0, 5, 3, 7. This one's going to do it. 5, 3, 7, 0. 3, 7, 0, 5. Wait, okay. I think I did 3750. But turn them into days. Could be the 35th day of July, man. Could be the 35th day of July. Or could be March 57th. Fuck you. Next time. We get him next time. What about May 3rd? May 3rd, 1970. The other thing would be like, this is 15 small gates. We've counted them. There's 15 of them. And then the date would be the lady. I'm being heteronormative, which would be 1 plus 2 plus, well, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 4. It's like 4, 4, 15, April 15th. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Gates. Dearest Mary. Events, Simon, full responsibility. Yada, yada, yada. Fewer fears. I'm too old. Your Uncle Herbert. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. That's huge, man. That's huge. I mean, while we're here, man, library. And in the library, Swimbird. Nothing but Babbages. Simon P. Jones. Simon P. Jones. Detective Bon Margle, Herbert Sinclair, It's like fucked up, dude, that you would like sign shit out in your own house's library. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open. Bro, these are the colors of the mathematical operations. 8 dates on the card. Listen, buddy, you're giving me mental illness, okay? There's 8s everywhere, dude. There's 8s everywhere, okay? You're turning me into Jim Carrey. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You're not a sea bird, you're not a swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. Shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring just feels like defeat. Sad story, man. That's a sad story. Doesn't have a happy ending or nothing. Is this the end game? No, I think we're honestly not even close. Where there's so much. Every time I play this, there's like more shit, man. It's crazy. But I always end the stream being like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do next stream. And then I solve it in like an hour, and then there's like 8 new things that I see, and I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I also thought maybe this would be like, maybe 10 hours long. And then Apollo's 90 hours in or something like that. And he's a smart guy. And like me, I'm not accusing him of this because I haven't seen his streams, because I know even the thumbnails to his streams spoil me a little bit. But he has chat helping him. So occasionally you can like be like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then sort of like glance over at chat. And one person in chat will be like, have you thought about typing this code into the safe? And you go, oh shit, dude. Oh, fuck. Wait a second, guys. I got a great idea. You're right. There's got to be something here, man. I mean, that's a gem flower, dude. I got to get in here. There's trees. And then there's fucking, you're fucking facing this way. I was literally just clicking. You just click on it? I was just mashing the left mouse button. Ooh. The clicker. Oh! Mr. Nagula. If you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come. The cloister is getting some much overdue maintenance. I left you a token of appreciation. We've learned from our dealings with your predecessor, it's much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Nagula replaced the guy who was stealing our mail. And our allowance has been raised by 2. Holy shit, we're rich forever. Generational wealth. I mean, if we're just going straight ahead, might as well go kennel. Never seen the room before. Free this man. Free my mans, dude. You cannot pet the dog in Blueprints. The most annoying person you know? Oh, you can pet the dog in Blueprints! The most annoying person you know? Well, now I'm gonna buy the game. Not a great break room. Not a horrible break room. Kind of a horrible kitchen. Especially with no money. You know what? It's wild berry time. Oh, do you only get 3? Trophy room rank 2? Zam, dude. Trophy room. Yes, sir. There's something about the way he says it, man. Something about the way he says chicken jockey just gets me. He does say diamond armor full set, but then he doesn't have pants. That is true. 2 or more gems drafting a room. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, bro. No shot! No shot! This is the dream of Blueprints for me, is we're no longer solving puzzles, we're just making number go up. This is what it's all about, bro. I'll go patio and hope there's a shovel in there. I am a little nubby brained, I'm not gonna deny that. I wear it proudly. Breakfast nook. We're gonna need some keys. I've ruined my life. Wait, you're right. I can go outside. No, the fountain is not drained, man. I don't think I can get there. The fountain, I filled the fountain. The elevator's in the wrong position. Okay, listen, we have a key card. That's not, you're the motherfucker in the escape room who's trying to like count all the fucking knots in the pine on the walls, okay? There's shit, you get a picture, you flip the picture over, on the back of it, it has like 3 numbers. You find another picture, you flip it over, it's got 1 number, you put the numbers together, you put that into the numeric lock, okay? It's never gonna be like, oh, there's 7 of us, but one dude has an eye patch on because he's got an infection. Maybe like the answer has something to do with 7. Elevator stays in the default position. We have a key card. The key card goes in a box marked elevator with a button next to it. We don't have to worry about the position of the elevator. What you have to worry about is that we can't access the elevator in the first place because the fountain is flooded, man. I was so excited for Breakfast Nook too. Breakfast Nook! No, it doesn't work. It's gotta be 4 syllables. Chicken jockey. That's right, it's gotta be garbage day. Garbage day! No! I know that one. How far away are you from the YouTube videos? I'm in another planet right now, and I haven't even gotten halfway to my final destination. Like, we're operating on levels I didn't know I could get to be honest with you. And you see what I'm talking about? Count Gates, Baron Edwin Sinclair. I don't know if there's any pun there. This is Giari Morajai. There's a place called Morajai. You're gonna tell me Giara Yenna is not the queen of Morajai? And Major Key, I gotta thank you, Major Key. You made me think about this whole game differently. Explain Major Key. Major Key, an important thing to open a lock. Major Key, a key signature in the world of music. Major Key, a dude in the military whose name is Key and his rank is Major. Major Key, maybe some shit on a fucking map. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes, but it never fucking ends. But we started with Count Gates, and then we realized you could count the gates, but then the dude's name was Count Gates, and then we counted gates, the space between a motherfucker's footsteps. We don't know how long it goes. We don't know how deep it goes. Don't do blueprints, because I know there's the blueprints, and I know there's blueprints, but I don't want to go... All I'm going to say is... I don't know if I want to go that far, because follow it down the rabbit hole. All I'm going to say is me and who? Oh, whoa, dude, whoa. 1976. There's some, pull on one of these. Pull on one of these and type in 1976. I'm seeing through the code now. Everything is blueprints, man. Everything is blueprints. 1 second, I got pings too. It's crazy how, like, if I have one Discord ping I can't find, I know that Germa is live. It's like, I'm turning my whole life into blueprints now. Let's give this a try. We buried the berry, dude. Ooh, okay, I don't know what that's gonna do. I'm gonna assume that that's just gonna be 7 doors, which, when opened, may have loot behind them. I don't think there's any excess lore there, but it's funny, to say the least. We're not gonna be going classroom. Sanctum keys. The clock, drafting a clock tower would be nice. I'll redraw my floor plans, please. Clock tower! Clock tower! Now, there should be a Sanctum key in here, man. How'd you pick the outdoor grade hall? I don't want to talk about it. Mistakes were made, okay? Clock tower! An antique stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. Go, 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 go! Go, go, no, 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 go, go, go! Dude, I'm going to the Great Hall. We could get 7 locked doors. Go, 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 go! Go faster! Please! I need the resources, man. I need the resources that are in here. What? Takes 5 seconds to open every door. Please, please. We could at least get 1 more. Maybe 2, maybe 2. I clicked it in time. Oh, he stole it from me. Oh. Oh, we got 5. We got 5 doors. And we got our key back. Okay. Holy cow, man. Dude, you're so right. Code check the stopwatch for tomorrow. Dude, the dev knows cinema. What can we say? Oh, Jesus. It's fucking trash, man. 4 coins up? Yeah, but I gotta burn all the steps to get back to the code check room. I'm like half my steps down already. I was dream running. Oh. You don't even get to keep the stopwatch, man. Dude, you know what's sick? We had friends over on Sunday. As is customary in some parts of the world, they brought us a bottle of wine. Kate and I don't really drink. So now we got a bottle of wine in our house. And I feel so powerful with the potential energy of this wine. The next time I go to someone's house, I can give them the bottle of wine and not have to buy a bottle. Or I was thinking, dude, maybe I curry favor with my neighbor, who I think drinks wine. He gave me use of his pressure washer to wash down our steps. Next time I see him, I can be like, hey, do you drink wine? And then increase like my social link with the neighbor. This shit's like the fucking economy, bro. The money just keeps going around in a circle. Like this 1 bottle of wine, it might trade hands like 7 times. Like they planted the grapes, picked the grapes, pressed the wine, put it into a bottle, sold it to a wholesaler who sold it to a distributor who sold it to a store. Our friends bought it from the store. They give it to us. I'm going to give it to somebody else. And then like in the process, we're keeping the gears of industry turning, man. That wine's not getting drank. I don't know, man. That's the other thing is like, I don't know shit about wine. We got a couple bottles just because people keep bringing it to us when they come over. But I thought it was like a great bottle of wine simply because my knowledge of wine is like the older it is, the better it is. And this is it's a 2006, bro. So I was like, damn, that's like a 19-year-old bottle of wine. Then I think that might be too old. Like that might actually be at the point where it's starting to go bad a little bit. But I don't know, because I don't know anything about wine. I appreciate the gesture nonetheless. Should be good. I gotta take a look, man. Maybe I shouldn't just be giving it to my neighbor. Maybe I should be like selling it on Facebook Marketplace. What should someone bring over you actually use? Well, listen, I don't mind the wine. I understand that's kind of like it's the reserve currency of the middle-aged socialite. So I understand like you got to keep. I'll be a liquidity provider for the wine. That doesn't bother me. But baked goods would definitely be. That would be my choice if I could choose what they'd bring over. Like going to a nice bakery and bringing over like half a dozen or a dozen cookies or something like that, or a few pastries, because that would get eaten up for sure. I'm gonna code check the magnifying glass. And then I'm going to do one more fast run. And I promise you it's going to be a fast one. Because all I want to do today is get drafting room and open the small safe. And possibly dark room. And possibly get the orchard. Don't talk to me about small cottage. I hate the RNG. Bro, but if your run ends, like if you don't get the rooms you need, you just call it a day and you're immediately drafting rooms again. You're drafting rooms as soon as you die, quote unquote die, you're drafting rooms as soon as you start the next run. You could just go back to trying to solve the puzzle. They can't take an L? I think it's, I get it. Because you want to finish. You know what? I saw a comment about blueprints that it made me laugh, but it also made me think. And to a certain extent, it kind of made me want to cry. The comment said, the game's about 10 to 12 hours long. And then they put in parentheses, I beat it in 8. So everybody, I get it. Everybody's out here to signal that they're the greatest gamer that the world has ever seen. The dude has one data point for the length of the game, which is how much time it took him to beat it. And he went, yeah, but I'm goated. So he said 10 to 12. I would say 10 to 12 to be safe. I beat it in 8. So I get it. You're like, any day that you waste, you're like, well, now my score is not going to be as good as I wanted it to be. What score, brother? We're all food for worms. What are you talking about? It's not about who beats it the fastest. Maybe it's just because I'm friends with Apollo, so I know how futile that stuff is. Because you play the multiplayer game for 5 hours, and at the end, Apollo wins. Listen, I don't want to invalidate all the reviews that are negative, but all the reviews that are like, I hate ending a day for not getting the room that I needed to solve the puzzle. I'm like, well, you just start another day. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, it's just, there's no penalty. It has been a while since I drafted Breaker Room, because I thought I was done with Breaker Room. But the truth of the matter is, I might not even be started with that. I love also, Kate and I are talking about blueprints. And then she's like, I think I solved the Breaker Room. And I want to ask her about it, but I don't want to spoil it for her. So I'm like, do you think you've solved Breaker Room? What have you seen inside of the Breaker Room? Have you done everything there is to do inside of the Breaker Room? Yeah, I'm gaslighting my wife, essentially. Turn on the boiler room? Who do you think I am? Giovanni Ribisi? You guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? In the first video where I got the boiler room, I called it He's Going Giovanni Ribisi mode. But before I set it to be scheduled, I went to wikipedia.org/en/Giovanni Ribisi and scrolled to see a controversy section just to make sure that he didn't do something fucking horrible that I was associating myself with. He may be a Scientologist, but apart from that, there's nothing else, man. Nothing else in the wiki, at least. Nothing wrong with supporting science. Amen, brother. Amen to that. So true. I fucking love science. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, man. Experiments and shit. I'm out of keys. I got nothing. Oh, but I do have a conference room which spreads keys throughout the house. But where am I going to go with that? Oh, fuck you, man. You got some shit for me? I think this might be the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. It spreads keys everywhere. It's not even close to the end. Now that's crazy. I could use a room that grants us steps. I mean, it's not like we're really trying to get to... Oh, but if we go to the courtyard, it'll cost a gem. It'll give us 2 gems. You gotta go kitchen, though. Draft courtyard later, because you need the steppers now, man. You need the steps are your oxygen. And everything's half price. Kitchen jockey. How many hours later is this? Like 1,000,000 hours later. Like, not in terms of raw time, but time dilation type shit. We're not even playing blueprints anymore. I don't know where we are. You're gonna say, what are you playing? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I don't have an answer for you anymore. Go pee? No. I'm gonna hold it in until it reabsorbs. Beautiful time for the courtyard. No! Okay, wait. We go back to the swimming pool. Oh shit, but I can't not fucking... Ah! It's a dead end. I'm gonna have to solve a puzzle in the dark room. Shh. Okay, give me a second. Zoop. What was that last bit? My hands weren't fully dry after wiping them on the towel, so I had to wipe them on my jeans. Wearing jeans at home? Yes. Yes, I'm a grown-up. We've done this a couple of times, so I apologize, but I have jeans, I have sweatpants, I have joggers. Jeans are comfortable, man. I think it's crazy when people describe jeans as uncomfortable. They're like some of the most comfortable pants. I mean, honestly, sorry, anybody saying -2, you're about to be on the wrong side of history. If you're a man and you're complaining about uncomfortable pants, you need to buy pants that fit. If you're a woman, it's fair. They don't have pockets. They're made to like look cool instead of like to be comfortable. But as a man, like all men's pants are comfortable, dude. Sweats, shorts, jeans, trousers, slacks, like they're all comfortable. You do look like someone who would wear jeans at home. I'm 8 gems, just in time, man. It's just a crazy comment. I get, maybe that's me, man. Maybe I'm socially, he just busted through the damn boards, huh? I'm like socially liberal, culturally liberal, fiscally pretty liberal, but like fashion-wise, I'm conservative. Like I'm, when I get on the airplane, I wear pants with like a button and a fly usually. I don't wear sandals that much. Wearing a belt on a plane by choice is wild. Look at my society, man. I don't think it makes you a better or worse person to like wear a belt on an airplane, but like if I'm wearing pants that have like a belt loop, yeah, I'm wearing a belt, man. And I'm not, I swear I'm not trying to mog anybody, but it's like that's just what you do. They just wear better with the belt, man. And the belt's not uncomfortable. Extra hassle in the metal detector. That shit is annoying. But what I often do is just ask the TSA agent, do I need to take my belt off? And then like 80% of the time they go, no, you don't need to take your belt off. But then like 20% of the time they're like, of fucking course you need to take your belt off. Why did you even ask? Brother? Brother! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did you see the, I don't even know what subreddit it was on, but it showed up for me a couple of times. It was, they're getting lazy at the airport, I think was the title. And then it was a picture of an airport security kiosk. And it just had one question, and it said, are you a terrorist? Yes, no. That's huge. Starting tomorrow, each day you'll get 20 extra steps. And there's a fucking, the lamps of Gondor are lit. Bitch! Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. You know what? I'm just gonna write down Nogu R. I'd be really surprised if this guy was like the admin terminal, but I gotta write everything down. April 10th, 1992. I don't trust that. I don't trust that one. Me Valve! And then we don't have to worry about that ever again. That's right. 4 blue lanterns, man. Oh! Whoa, dude! What the hell is that? Then run it back. I'm Chibli playing half sword. I was thinking about that when I was watching the Lighthouse on the bike this morning. Willem Dafoe sounds like he's playing half sword. Unhand me, you vagabond! You lecherous filth! I will smite thee! I will brain thee with my cursed mace! I'm swinging my sword! You unrepentant heathen! You're already doing the bit, just play it? I just gotta be honest with you, I think it looks kind of boring. It's one of those kinds of games where for me, I'm like, if everything's silly, nothing's silly, man. Foreman's Log 3, 7/2/1915. Exploration before has been limited, the site is old, the crew for survivors, the supporting pillars, okay. Ah! If everything's silly, man, nothing's silly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what the fuck is go? This is the. Oh! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we gotta pay attention. I'm gonna write chess on top of this. Chess pieces. Realm and ramp. Sigils of the past. Sigils are a new tradition. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines? And what is that? Oh no! I can't do that, but I think, like, is it... Take a screenshot of that. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle it. The core, each sigil is composed of 4 things. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. The core is a sigil unique to the realm. Yeah, you're pulverized. You're Arch Aries. You're Iraja. You're Fen. You're also the fucking Pentagon is also because Orinda Aries is also Fen Aries, bro. And you're Orinda Aries too. Orinda Aries is an hourglass. Is not an hourglass. A mirror. It's a mirror. Counting the huh and the what. Wavy lines indicate heat. Rain is indicated by lines. Oh no, man. No. No. We can't be doing all that. Oh, and then of course the moats. Don't forget about the moats. Just take a screenshot. You got the wrong guy. And then of course your borders. Jesus Christ. Are you a messy note taker? Yes, I'm a guy. I only had 1 pen. I wasn't an Ashley. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Ashley still exists, but if you ask me who in my class had the best penmanship, there's no shot it's not Ashley. Let's put it that way. Even if I don't have any Ashleys in my class. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a universal truth. Ashleys have good handwriting. All right. I mean, I think that's enough, man. We call it a day. We call it a day. And we say, you know what? That's a great day of blueprints. The bad reviews for this just get funnier and funnier. It's driving me crazy when people rage quitting the game after 90 minutes and being like, the game won't let me get further. Once you get a little bit into the game, you can morph the house to your will, dude. You could do anything. I can't find my way to the antechamber. My brother in Christ, you inherited the house. Exactly. I don't know, I'm gonna send you over to... It's so scary to go to the Twitch homepage when you're live, because it just wants you to knock on everybody's stream. I'm gonna send you over to Justin's stream. I'm not gonna send you to Apollo's, because he's like way, way, way late in blueprints. I don't want you to get spoiled and spoil me. So I'm gonna send you over to Justin, who is doing a tier list of what appears to be bands. Goodbye.
I know a girl who has a level 2 bear. She's always overriding whatever food was there. She don't like garlic. She don't like cheese. She don't like lemon or any of these. She uses scampi. Honey also works. It makes more sense. Sorry. What the hell is this? It's early flaming lips. Komodo Town. Just took out Komodo Town. I just got downed. You know, revived me. Now we're heading eastbound. Now we're at the gates of Canada. See the boss and kill him later. Take me to Canada. Wanna kill the boss. Stop the Mongol invasion. And lives been lost. I really want to Tsushima with you. You could be the ghost of Tsushima. The ghost of Tsushima.